Yo, what's up? Here's a review for the new movie Prey. Now, Prey is a movie that came out on Hulu, and I think it's on Disney Plus and a few other countries, but it's a movie that's in the Predator universe. You know, the Predator one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and this other movies with Danny Glover. I think it's Danny Glover. Yeah, Danny Glover and stuff like that. But this movie right here came out this year. It came out on Hulu, and here's my review for it. Now, this is a spoiler-free review. I won't be talking about nothing that's not in the trailer for this movie, but this movie stars Amber Midthunder, Dakota Beavers, and a bunch of other people. Was directed by Dane Trachtenberg, who was the director for, I believe he was the director for, 10 Cloverfield Lane, and he directed some stuff on The Boys as well. And the main actress in here, Amber Midthunder, was in the Legion TV show. She was the young lady who basically was like a martial artist or a hit person in that show, and she had her soul or whatever stuck into another guy, and they would switch places in that TV show. Really good TV show, you should check it out. But for this movie right here, man, this was a really fun movie to watch. If you've seen the other Predator movies, you've seen the downturn of where a lot of them went, especially the last Predator movie, where they overcomplicate the story. They do so many things that where you go like, yo, dude, just give me a movie where the Predator is hunting people and a protagonist that is really good. And this movie gives you that. The Predator in this movie is violent, he's vicious, he's killing everything, and the protagonist of this movie is really heartfelt. She's a person who wants to be this hunter. She has everybody in her family and her tribe who are kind of going against her and wanting her to look for a different path, one that's more safer and one that isn't the path of being this hunter. And I really enjoyed the story that they were telling here. The young lady Amber Midthunder, she was really good as the character of Naru, I think her name is. But she did a really good job in this role, and she really played it kind of soft and really, just as somebody who's trying her best and who knows that she can do this, but not having the support of her family and others around her. And I really enjoyed the story that they were going with her. I would also say that the rest of her family was really good here. I thought her brother, who is Dakota Breeze and who plays, I'm not going to butcher that name, but he does a really good job here in being a brother who's understanding that, his sister wants to do this, so he's trying to support her in different ways, but he's trying to be realistic with her and telling her that, yo, this may not be the thing for you, and you may need to find something else. And there is the whole thing of, being a woman and doing this and stuff like that. And, it's some misogyny here and everywhere and stuff, especially from people in the other parts of the tribe and everything. And if I didn't say this before, this is a tribe of natives in the 1700s. So, this is early America. Some of the colonizers have got here, but these are people who's trying to just get on with their life and just do what they need to do. And I really enjoyed a lot of what they were doing here. I think the tribe is called Comanche or something like that, but I really enjoyed. Yeah, Comanche tribe. I really enjoyed 300 years ago, but I really enjoyed a lot of what they're doing with this story and everything that they were going here and stuff like that. As far as some other things I really enjoyed, the Predator, like I said itself, he's really vicious and he's attacking everything around him. And I loved in this movie how they showed him as a predator. He was really not insightful, what I'm looking for the word of, he was really like intuitive and just looking around his area and everything around him. He looked at the prey before he went after it. He was only after things that were predators themselves. So if he saw like a wolf or a bear or something, he would look at it, hunt something else, and then he would go and hunt it himself. And if you're an animal lover, I would advise you not to watch this movie because there's a lot of animal killings here and they just really go wild with a lot of that stuff. And it gets very gruesome. They show it here. They really get into it, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the colonizers they had in this movie. The white man, there was a bunch of French dudes who came and did their thing here and were very savage, and they called the indigenous people savages while they were way more savage than them. So I really enjoyed what they were doing with their characters as well. The cinematography here is really great. They show the plains of America. I think this is more west. I'm not 100% sure, but they show those plains very well, and just the backdrop, all the the forest and everything there. They just do a really good job of it. And anytime that they have to show like animals and stuff like that, they really do a good job of giving you full scope of them and just them in their habitat and everything like that. I love the land that they had the indigenous people on. That was really well done and just really well shown. So yeah, the visuals all around are just really good, and I really thought that it made a really good creepy and kind of place to where you're just stuck here. You know, there's nothing around you for miles. There's no cities. There's no nothing, and you got to deal with what's going on here. And that was really well done here. As far as things that I'm mixed on, there's not too many stuff. I thought the CG around here was, you know, not great. Sometimes some of the animals are in CG, and the Predator himself didn't look great in CG at points. But when you get to see the full Predator, he looks amazing. They do a really good job with him and his fight scenes and stuff like that. The characters all around are great. You know, some of the side actors, some of the side characters aren't, their acting isn't amazing or great or anything, but I think they're adequate enough. There's a couple of the people in her tribe who, especially the boys who are hunting with her, who aren't great with their acting here and there. So yeah, there was that. And anything else that I didn't love, it would probably be that some points during fight scenes, they would drop the sound out, especially at an important moment where like an impactful punch are going in or somebody was getting killed at the moment. They would drop the sound from the characters out, and you just hear the music or the kind of, you know, just the silence of the background and stuff like that. And I really didn't love it. It kind of left that part of the, you know, the punch of somebody dying or getting their head chopped off or spear going through them. It kind of took the impactfulness away from it a little bit, and I didn't love that too much. But overall, man, I enjoyed this movie a really good amount and just had a really great time watching it. So yeah, this is a probably, man, a 4 out of 5 for me. I'm almost at a 4.5 out of 5. This is maybe my second favorite Predator movie after the original Predator. Like it does some really great stuff here, and the way they take their everything seriously is just so well done. So yeah, 4 out of 5 for me. I'm out of here. Peace.